Hello! By the end of this 10-minute tutorial, you're gonna have an aesthetic wallpaper. I'm gonna bring you through each step by step. Welcome to the first ever tutorial of the Drawing Strangers series. I'm in disbelief and really happy that our Drawing Strangers series has gotten so well loved and well liked. I've received many requests to do a tutorial and everybody is free to hop on this journey. I'm happy to share. Instead of going through every single tool, we're just gonna start. So let's go! Let's get started. So firstly, select new art and you're gonna create your phone wallpaper size. You can click on the plus button to do a custom size. We have our brushes and color palette that you can download from my website. And then we're gonna open the layer. Open the layer, click on the background. We're gonna select a background color, which is gonna be our sky color, like a light blue. And we're gonna mentally divide our canvas into 3 parts. So the sky, the sea, and the beach. I'm selecting the light beige color and then I'm using pastel texture brush, paint the beach. Now let's lower our brush. So you can double tap to undo. I'm gonna paint the sand. I recommend you to be as low as possible. And next we create a second layer and we're gonna paint the sky. Select a darker blue. I tested these brushes with my friends and they found it hard to control the pressure of the brush. So I created different brushes, targets that issue so we can get the texture. You can lower the opacity so it's easier to control the strength of the brush. You do your first layer, then we increase our opacity and go on to do the second layer. When you're happy with the sky, hold and press and move it to the first layer. Next, I'm gonna select my cloud brush, or you can use the same pastel texture brush. Draw 3 circles to form the Mickey Mouse head. And then at the bottom, you do a little bit further out, form a line. And you can change the size of your brush to determine how big you want the clouds with. Feel free to zoom in to get a better control of the brush. I'm doing it as a full screen because it's just easier to show you guys the picture. Usually I will zoom in to do all these details. Now let's lower our brush size and we're gonna do the little clouds at the back. So the same technique, we'll do a little Mickey Mouse or you just do a little scribble because when it gets small you can't really see. We're gonna create the next layer, hold and press and move it to the first layer. Now we're gonna create a human. Now zoom in. For the color I'm using black. It creates a nice contrast. So I'm selecting my main brush. Now let's lower our brush size so you get a little human head. I'm choosing a pastel color and that's the head. Draw a little C and then outline the C so you get a little human head. And then we're going to draw a triangle and color that in. Then zoom out and we're going to choose whatever color you want. Draw another triangle. And we're going to fill it in. Next, we choose a darker color and we're gonna draw 2 more rectangles at the side. That will be his sleeves. Any point, feel free to go back to work on the hair or the face. Move to the side of the human. I'm using a little cat brush. You can have the cat as big as you want or as tiny as you want. I wanted the idea of a cat accompanying someone and we're gonna zoom in back to our human and cat. And we're gonna draw the cat's tail. Create another layer and we're gonna select the dark blue. We're gonna create shadow this time. So we're gonna do it like horizontally. You know how when the light hits and you have shadow? Click on the layer, click on the S at the side of the layer and change it to color burn. We're going to lower our opacity to maybe 80%. We're going to create a new layer and select yellow as our color. We're going to draw where the sun hits. It can be any shade of yellow. Increase our brush size and we're going to do a little highlighting over where our characters are. So you'll be over the head, the side of the head, around the cat, and even the clouds. We're gonna change the blend mode to dodge, decrease the opacity 30%. Next, we're gonna create a new layer and selecting a dark blue color. I'm gonna choose my dotted green brush. You can use the pastel brush as well. I'm gonna go over the entire canvas with this brush. You can go over 2 layers if you want. This helps to create a very nice texture. We're gonna change our blending mode to overlay. Increase to about 50%. Create a new layer. We're gonna select Starry Night or any sparkle brush that you have, and we're gonna change color to white. Just sprinkle this brush and have variation of big and small, and it adds a little bit of flavor to our drawing. For our main brush, we're gonna create random colors. This is the fun part. So select any colors with a variation of green, yellow, orange, blue. And we're gonna change the blending mode to screen and lower it to 20%. I think this gives a little bit of that color diffusion. And there you have it. We have our very first wallpaper. And click save. I'm gonna save as JPEG, and you can set this as your wallpaper now. Let's see the final result. Ta-da! Yay! Share to TikTok and Instagram and comment down below so that I know that you did the artwork, and I will be featuring your artwork in the next few episodes. And we're gonna have a lucky giveaway. Good job! Yay! I think this is a very good first step into painting on your phone. Don't be discouraged if you can't get it on your first try. Thank you for your support. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will continue to bring you more wholesome content. Just leave me a comment on what else you want to see, and share this to 2 friends that you think might like this. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next week. Bye bye! You can go back and tweak any of these layers, different blend modes to see what you like best. Personal favorite is overlay, color dodge, lighten. I try to make the brushes as usable as possible. I've tried and tested with my friends who are artists and non-artists and what would be the most comfortable. Because the original brush that they had was meant for like Apple Pencil. It creates a very different effect. And it's not that easy to get a control with the fingers because our screen is really small. Separately created different brushes that best capture that texture feeling without having to worry about amount of pressure you put. Comment down below if you have any questions, anything I can answer. I'm not an expert, but we are all learning and growing together. Okay. So if you're here on the YouTube learning how to draw on your phone, I'm really appreciate you, and I'm happy that you're here. I'm gonna release more tutorials. I think we can focus on getting the hang of the basics. Don't be discouraged if you can't get it on your first try. Maybe 1 to 2 weeks before I really started to go off drawing very comfortably on this app. Just leave me a comment on what else you want to see, and share this to 2 friends that you think might like this. Once you're done, share your artwork on Instagram or TikTok. I will repost them. And also in the following videos, I will be sharing all of your artworks together. And please comment to let me know that you have done the artwork. Comment down below. Lastly, once you're done with the artwork, share to TikTok and Instagram and comment down below so that I know that you did the artwork, and I will be featuring your artwork in the next few episodes. And I'll also repost them on social media. So I can't wait to see your artwork.